combing through fallen leaves in his orchard, Greek farmer Anestis Altinis searches for cracked chestnut burrs suitable for harvest. But most still hang intact and unusable from the trees after months of searing temperatures and little rain. Altinis is a third-generation chestnut producer in Kisos village in central Greece. He spent his childhood collecting chestnuts with his grandfather and has seen yields drop drastically.
For example, a village that typically collects more than 500 tons of chestnuts now has a production cycle of around 40 to 50 tons at most.
Greece is one of the world's largest producers of chestnuts, exporting to Europe and the Balkans, where they are used in confectionery and cooking. George Nanos is a professor of arboriculture at the University of Thessaly. He says crops are expected to drop to 15,000 tonnes in 2024 because of the warmest winter and summer on record.
When the chestnut tree blooms during a lack of water and high temperatures, around May to June, it blooms very late, like this year, where there were very dry conditions and extremely high temperatures. It resulted in a production loss of more than 50% of a normal year.
Farmers say they have experienced a 13-month pause in rainfall after the Daniel floods in September 2023 decimated the area. That's a blow for Greece, which relies heavily on agricultural output and whose economy is still recovering from a decade-long debt crisis. A recent report by Greece's central bank expects crop and fruit prices to rise in the coming years due to climate change, the financial impact exceeding 1% of economic output annually, up from about 0.2 to 0.3% on average in the past decade. Farmers are urging authorities to help with irrigation or risk these picturesque villages being abandoned.
These are mountainous populations who stay in these villages because they produce chestnuts. If they don't produce chestnuts, the villages will shut down and the entire mountain will be deserted.